So, have you ever had someone completely fuck you over and then you still have to see them around all the time, professionally or personally? I bet you have. Many of us have spouses that this has happened with, friends that this has happened with, business partners that this has happened with. I have certainly experienced my fair share, and today I got a real smack in the fucking face with this whole thing. Somebody sent me a video of one of the most just problematic people in my entire life, not knowing who it was, and it triggered me enormously. And I thought it might be a good opportunity to share this practice that I have around this subject without getting into specifics. I've had companies stolen from me. I've worked so fucking hard to build up companies and have them stolen from me. I've had partners who have extorted me and lied about me. I've had people in the media that I treated as friends, and then they fucking turned on me, and I get to see them in this whole sphere all the time. It comes down to love. It comes down to being able to see not necessarily maybe them as you, but as an aspect of all that is. We are all a piece of this puzzle, and we're all teaching each other something. And if that lesson is to let go of the things that we cling on to, if that lesson is to love unconditionally, it could go on and on. There's so many lessons that can come out of this kind of experience. I sat here and brought my attention to my heart. Your heart is actually where your love and compassion comes from. It's not a product of your mind. You can't think yourself into being compassionate or loving. You have to feel yourself into love and compassion. I came, meditated, pulled my awareness into my heart until I started to feel that love and compassion, first for myself who was hurting and triggered, and then I began to send that out to various individuals, and specifically to this one individual, knowing that the person did what they did because they're hurting inside, because they feel insecure and inadequate. And I could look at these videos or look at this person and think what a disgusting piece of shit that they are. I certainly could very easily go that direction. And there's a part of me that wants to, that it satisfies, but it's not a healthy part. And here's what we're going for. We're going for happy, healthy lives. And it's all a choice. We get to choose whether we want to be joyful. We get to choose whether we want to judge others. We get to choose whether we want to allow and accept and embrace whatever it is. Because we're not going to be able to control it. We're not going to be able to change it. It is real. The heartbreak, the pain, the betrayal that we feel, and we've got to love ourselves and acknowledge that as well. The reality is that most people, or a lot of people, are not going to. You may very well be living your life with certain people just saying certain things about you that are absolutely, utterly not true. And there's not anything that you can do about it. Well, that's not true that there's not anything you can do about it. You can do a lot of things about it. But what do we want to do that actually feels good, that is healthy, that heals us? Because we can't do anything about those people. Odds are they're going to continue doing the things that they've done to other people. And eventually, all of that becomes apparent, and people realize what they're dealing with. Play the long game. Play the love game. Love yourself first and foremost. And that means to nurture yourself. That means to have compassion for yourself, to be with yourself in a loving and kind way. Don't talk to yourself like you're stupid. Don't beat up on yourself for trusting someone that you shouldn't have trusted. Don't beat up on them for being untrustworthy, because they're dealing with their whole set of shit as well. You're not going to stop the haters. You're not going to stop the thieves, but you can stop yourself from getting into a cycle of anger and hate and frustration and vindication, all of those things that really only hurt you. There's a quote in the Bible, something like, if you want to heap coals upon the heads of your enemies, then shower them with blessings, basically. And I have found that to be the case, to be so true. When we return hate with love, then we're disarming that whole situation. We're helping them eventually, slowly get to a place of loving themselves. And the more we love ourselves, then the less we're going to hurt other people. So it's really a powerful practice to come into your heart, feel that love, feel that compassion for yourself, and then extend it out to the people. Start with people that you love, and then move on to people that have hurt you. And I promise you, it takes time. Believe me, this motherfucker, it's taken me some years. I've had so many, even now I can say motherfucker, so obviously I got some more work to do, right? This beautiful soul who has taught me so many valuable lessons in life, particularly around who my real friends are, who really loves me, because when that shit started, and the people that I thought were my friends and had my back and wanted to support me turned on me in favor of a bold-faced fucking lie, well, that was a beautiful lesson. And I would love here I'll do it now, thank that individual for helping me to see who really, really shows up for me, who really cares about me. Also, you can record a video. You can talk about it. It's really helpful to coach yourself. Tell yourself to love your enemies. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. Tell yourself that you deserve compassion and kindness, and that those things that are being said about you, they're not true, and you know they're not true. And it's okay, because the lies only hurt the liars. The hate only hurts the haters if we deflect it with love. If we take it on, absorb it ourselves, embody it ourselves, then guess what? We're going to get hurt too. And that's not what I want for you. That's not what I want for this individual that I'm reflecting on. I really and truly, because I want love for myself, I want compassion, I want community, then eventually I'm going to find it in my heart to want that for them as well. And I truly do. I truly do. I'm going to do better to not call them motherfuckers. Even though, sometimes I call my friends motherfucker too. So, I don't know, maybe it's all good. Either way, I know that I'm on a path of healing, because a year ago, I would have let this ruin my day. I would have been pissed off. But I got some tools, thanks to the mushrooms, thanks to the community, thanks to study and other methodologies. And I know that my heart is a place of love and compassion for everybody. And I can find that there. I can go there. I can expand it out. And now I can get out of my meditation and I can go clean up the mess that the kids made this morning, because I didn't get to sit and meditate. So maybe it's all working out for the better. Thank you, kids, for getting up early and being crazy and making a mess, because that then didn't allow me to meditate. And then I received this video of this person who has just done everything they can to wipe myself and my work off the face of the planet. And because I was in that place of turmoil, then it allowed me an opportunity to get back in touch with this practice, to go into myself, feel love and compassion, and extend it out even to that individual. Anyway, I hope this little thought here is helpful to somebody, because I know that there are lots of people, probably everybody, gets the short end of the stick at some point, gets misrepresented, gets lied about, has someone in their life that just is your arch enemy of sorts. Love them. They might not become your friend, but I guarantee you, you will win, and it will feel so much better. Even right now, I feel so much better just expressing this, just meditating with it, sending love to all my friends and foes.